Hey, good morning, y'all. I have a couple messages here. I was I was talking to God yesterday. I was like, you got me doing this, and what for? I mean, it's really what's the point? If there's a lot of other people, he said, just get the message out there. Need as many people as possible to get it out there. He said. So, and this is gonna be brief though, just a couple of things, but I have to talk about something else. I was meditating yesterday and I started getting into a vision, and I saw a door. Right? As the door, nothing was coming through. I would just see the door, and then I saw a person standing in front of it. It looked like a woman, right? I had long hair, and we went through that door. And I'm thinking this is somebody out there. But you went through the door, and you started going up some steps, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Again, another reminder. I probably will be cursing throughout this. Can't help it. But you start going through the stairs, like, up the stairs, and I was like, what is this? But obviously, it's an ascension, right? You're going through an ascension. And then you were in a clearing, right? And I could see all around, there was just land, trees all around. And far end, there was like, it looked like a volcano, but at the end, it looked more like a tower. As far as I could see, it just kept going up. But the tower was far away now. And I don't know if that has to do with tarot meanings or not. Honestly, I'm new to all this. And now we're talking with God, I know, but getting the interpretation of things or what exactly they mean, right? But that was far away. And then I was like, what is this? Show me. What do you want to show me? And then I saw somebody running. I saw the footsteps, like the feet running, and I started started seeing from further out, and there was some dude running, right? And it was pretty beautiful, man. I mean, it looked like a movie, right? The dude came up running to the woman, and they were together once, and it was like, so to see something like that in my mind, I mean, I was yo, I was laying down. I got up. I was like, whoa. That was. Give me a second. That was a little intense to see it in my mind like that. I mean, it's not like I was imagining something. I saw something about a Pisces, and then I saw green eyes looking at me, and then this is something for somebody I don't know. This is something that I have a little trouble with. Sometimes I'm like, why would you have me go and say that? That's like the most the common thing that there could be. I mean, it could be anybody. Anybody will tell me like, hey, what are you talking about? It's like when you read a horoscope on a newspaper, something just so I don't know if it's somebody out there going through spiritual awakening, ascension, and all that. And if you're watching this, you're probably somebody very empathetic. You're probably somebody that has probably let people walk over you, but sometimes you're doing it, and then you're like, you let it happen because it's like, how can I explain? Like, you know what they're doing, but one, you don't want no conflict, things like that. It's like, for example, I really like to collect from somebody. If I lend somebody like $5, let's say, and they'll avoid me, or they like, all right, man, and came out cheap. I have $5 to know who this person is. This is another thing. I know a lot of people are expecting or waiting for the person and everything, but somebody that you know what they've done, and it looks like they're gonna be coming back around. And the thing is, you have to be good with letting them come back in or letting them go. Either way, you have to get ready for that. You have to be prepared for if they come at you with the truth, maybe. If not, you gotta be good either way. So you gotta get ready for that. That's what I'm hearing. Another thing, and this is kind of hard sometimes, but I mean, regardless if you get it from me or from somebody else, when you get your message, leave it alone, because you might start getting messages that are meant for other people, and you start getting confused and everything, and that'll fuck with you, you know. So this was probably for people who are a little bit further ahead, but this is more for probably the people that are awakening now, probably the counterparts, right? And they wanted to talk to me about this process, right? I don't know, man. There's a lot of information out there, but to me, it started with self-love, right? Being able to acknowledge that you do deserve everything in life. You deserve happiness, love, and everything. So that's to start with, right? Do some self-guided meditation. Do some guided meditations on self-love, right? Do a lot of meditation. Raise your vibration. Do meditation. Do yoga. Do yoga that to line up your 7 chakras, clear the chakras, all 7, 8, however you want to call it, the one that with the aura or whatever. But do the yoga. Do the meditations afterwards. See what comes to your mind when you're meditating. Try to speak with God. Try to clear up things. The way you think is different when you're going through it. Go outside barefoot. Put your hands on a tree and talk to it. Right? Let them take away what you don't need anymore. That's another thing, right? Letting go of the things that no longer serve you is kind of hard at times. Letting go of people that you have love for, even regardless of the situation, right? But if you know they're doing you wrong, I don't know how to put it this way. I mean, I've been an addict and all things in my life, but even now, I mean, it's like I didn't even ask for it to go away. It just simply was dropping off. And I'm not saying it's bad too. I mean, shit. I was even told that don't be so hard on yourself. And this is a message I got from that. I don't expect perfection from you. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're harder on yourself than you are on other people. You know, and that's fucked up. So the thing is no excess, right? But now that if I drink, man, I start even getting headaches. It's like just doesn't agree. Bash, I'll still. So doing that. And there's 2 different types of things about, well, letting go of the things that don't serve you, right? But you also have to let go with surrender with God and let Him take control. It's 2 types of different letting goes, right? But you have to be ready to have a lot of faith. And I don't know if you're watching this year. Faith is unmatchable. And you gotta look into yourself, right? This is gonna help with your inner child or your shadow work. I'm not an expert on this, but it goes, right? I mean, you gotta face your pains, right? You gotta sit with them. Remember what is it that has hurt you and how that makes you feel. And sit there meditating on it for a while. You don't have to actually meditate. Just close your eyes, sit there. Feel it. Look, sometimes if you start doing this and you'll start feeling, what I feel is like, I mean, I feel my heartbeat, but then I feel like like something else would be living in me, like another little pulse, like an anxious little pulse. Either when my heart chakra, I felt it here on the solar plexus, also, I mean, the throat. And you just start feeling it, right? You kind of you kind of find where it is. You focus on it, and you focus on the feeling, and you let yourself feel that, like the anger, the disappointment, whatever kind of pain it is. Sometimes it could be shame or whatever the fuck, you know. If you had any kind of pains from abandonment, cheating, manipulation, mistreatment, abuse, any of that, whatever it makes you feel, wherever it makes you feel, you just focus on it. At least give yourself 5 minutes to sit on it. And then I wanted to, this is not something I'm an expert with. I would like to recommend that you go check out the videos from Cara Elizabeth Speaks. That shit helped me. The videos help me out. Her videos are fucking insane. They'll help you out a lot. Yeah, about all this clearing thing and all that, man. If it wasn't for those videos, I would not have known what to do. So check that out. And also going into receiving mode afterwards, we don't even think about that if you're going through this first part. If you go through self-love, do your meditations, clear out whatever is fucking with you inside, you know? I wanted to also speak about spiritual animals. Look, get connected with nature. They say that the world changed recently. We turned into a light world. Things are gonna be changing, but I don't know when or how. Don't ask me. What about spirit animals? And it's been happening for a couple months now. And I had a little possum jump through my window and went into my bed and shit. I was like, what the hell is this? As the spiritual meaning of it, I had looked it up. I don't have it right now. I'm like, I was looking more into this because this happened this week. Like 3 days ago, I was like, man, I'm gonna go. I had to go to a supermarket, but I went walking and I didn't go to a normal one I regularly go to. And on the way there, some dude stopped me. It's like, and there's like a little bridge right under there. It's like a stream goes through it. And this guy stopped me and he's like, hey, come here. And that's one motherfucker I don't even know. And there were 3 huge iguanas. These were like fucking huge, like 3-4 meters long. It was fucking huge, and they were on the top of the tree. So one was bright orange. Look at the iguana symbol. This iguana symbolize healing, protection, and wisdom. They teach us to soak up positive energy from our surroundings, just like they bask in the sun for warmth. Encountering an iguana might indicate a need to focus on self-care and healing, no doubt. And the other day also I was thinking about this person, right? We all got one. And I saw 2 parrots. There's parrots always around here, but these were big parrots. They were not the normal ones that were. And it was 2 of them flying right together, and they were making a whole lot of noise until I looked up at them. And they're a symbol of fertility and abundance. 2 green parrots symbolize fertility, abundance, embodying the essence of life's cyclical nature and potential of growth. It could symbolize peaceful partnership, new beginning. So it's like, what do you want me to expect if I see that and I'm going through it? It's crazy. I also had 2 very vivid dreams yesterday night, and it was almost the same meaning for me at the end of it. It was a dream. I was in a pool. There were 2 girls. Obviously, it was a dream, right? And they were talking, and we were talking about something. It was about the spiritual nature of life, But I don't know what happened, and all of a sudden I woke up. Like I had gone to sleep, and I woke up on a dream, and they had just left me, right? And they didn't give a fuck if I had gone to sleep in the water, I could have drowned or whatever I was thinking. But the feeling of abandonment, and then I woke up, and that was like at 2 a.m. and I went back to sleep, and I had another dream, something like that. I went out to like one of those dollar stores, and I couldn't get in a line, and I was always at the end of a fucking line. And then the store was closing, and then they wouldn't let me fucking even buy what I was fucking trying to buy. And when I go out of the store, the fucking car I had taken was gone, and nobody that I had gone with was there. Another fucking feeling of abandonment or something like that. I always, it's like, what the fuck? Or I'm thinking, a lot of people might be going through the same thing, but just to work through it, right? Or things that you might need to focus on to heal that part. Because I've tried to heal that myself already. So I hope this helps somebody. I'm trying to do something else. This is very new to me, a little bit uncomfortable, but they told me I put the word out there. Man, alright. Hey, y'all have a good day. Much love and everything.